think,
for it.
like, I'm 100% like aware. I know when I went too far with things, like, and it's like shameful. It's like, really, Marina, like that was ridiculous. So like, for example, the Caitlyn thing, like when the play was over and everyone was like, that was obvious that my emotions of us losing and losing and losing. And then,
so your emotions, you're not able to control yourself like a grown-up. You're not able to control yourself. Y'all losing and losing and losing and losing. Go and win some damn games then. Don't try to take it out and target Caitlin Clark because your ass can't win a game. What are we talking about here?
Lean in, turn up the volume, and get comfortable. Because today is the day the gaslighting ends. Today is the day the narrative collapses. The narrative that Caitlin Clark fans were delusional, soft, or didn't understand the physicality of the WNBA. For an entire year, we watched a systematic, coordinated, and brutal campaign of physical and psychological warfare aimed at a 22-year-old rookie, Caitlin Clark. We saw the blindside hits. We saw the shoves after the whistle. We saw the hip checks that sent her flying into the stands. And every time fans called it out, every time clips went viral, the mainstream media and the WNBA old guard told us we were crazy. It's just basketball. Welcome to the league, rookie. Well, not anymore. Because today, the receipts finally cashed. Marina Mabrey, one of the most aggressive enforcers of the anti-Clark campaign, just went on Sue Bird's podcast. Yes, on a platform hosted by Sue Bird herself, and admitted the truth the league tried to bury. She confessed she went too far. She confessed her actions were shameful. And most importantly, she admitted the targeting of Caitlin Clark had nothing to do with basketball, nothing to do with defense, and everything to do with jealousy and frustration over being outplayed by a rookie. Let's break down her words, because they expose the dark reality of the WNBA's resentment problem. Marina said, "I know when I went too far with things. It's shameful. That was ridiculous. And we know exactly what incident she's talking about. The ball was dead. The whistle had blown. The play was over." And Marina Mabrey lowers her shoulder and launches into Caitlin Clark. A full-body shove meant to send a message to the entire arena. And what did the referees do? Nothing. Not an ejection. Not a suspension. Just a common foul. Because incompetence had become the standard. But today, Marina told the truth. It wasn't physical play. It wasn't welcome to the league. It was a crash out. A meltdown driven by resentment, jealousy, and the pressure of being dominated by a rookie who was simply better.
Side, like with when we were in Indiana and it was everyone's booing us, like it feels like shit. We end up losing by like 25, and it's like, Marina, that's your fault, buddy. Like, you can't do that. So,
and then came the moment Marina Mabrey said the quiet part out loud. She admitted that the nonstop losing, the frustration, the scoreboard beatdowns, pushed her to a breaking point. But then she revealed the real truth. She felt like Caitlin Clark was low-key punking her team. Let that sink in. A grown woman, a professional athlete, years of experience in the league. And she confesses that she physically lashed out because a rookie from Iowa was punking her. And in the real world, punking just means one thing: being outplayed. Caitlin was hitting logo threes. Caitlin was dropping no-look assists Marina couldn't stop. Caitlin was talking trash and backing it up. And instead of responding with better defense, instead of elevating her game, Marina responded with violence. The host nailed it when he said, "You're not able to control yourself like a grown-up. Go win some games. Don't take it out on Caitlin." And he's right. This confession proves the truth fans already knew. The old guard wasn't welcoming the rookie. They were trying to break her because they couldn't beat her. Being blown out by 25 in Indiana. Hearing 17,000 people boo you. Watching them worship the girl you're trying to bully. That's what broke Marina Mabrey. She admitted it felt like a shot. And instead of asking, "Why are we losing?" she asked, "Who can I take it out on?" And the target was the ponytailed rookie selling more jerseys than the entire league combined. But it gets even worse. On Sue Bird's podcast, Marina laughed about her crash-out jar. A real jar where she puts money every time she loses control on the court, claiming it goes to charity. Cute, right? No. It's the monetization of toxicity. It's an admission that she knows she's a liability. She knows she's a danger to other players. And instead of treating that like a professional failure, she treats it like a personality trait. If you worked at a bank, a hospital, a law firm, anywhere, and you shoved a coworker because you were frustrated, and then said, "Don't worry, I put $20 in my crash jar," you wouldn't get a podcast invite. You'd get fired, maybe arrested. But in WNBA under Commissioner Kathy Engelbert, you get a feature on a premier podcast hosted by a legend like Sue Bird. And they laugh about it. And Sue Bird's reaction tells you everything you need to know about the old guard. Did she push back? Did she say, "Marina, that's dangerous. You could have seriously hurt her"? No. She laughed. She normalized it. She validated it. This is the systemic rot inside the WNBA. The legends protect the bullies because they share the same resentment. They're part of the same clique that feels threatened by the Caitlin Clark economy. By treating a blatant attack as a heated basketball moment, they're telling the next generation, if a rookie comes in and steals your shine, it's okay to crash out. Just joke about it later.
That was clear as day. Caitlin's all woozy.
Her right eye is like black and blue.
Now let's go even deeper into the jealousy, because this is where the story becomes heartbreaking and infuriating at the same time. Marina Mabrey described a moment in the tunnel in Indiana. She's walking through the hallway, trying to be friendly, trying to say hello. And then she sees it. Caitlin Clark surrounded by thousands of fans. Security guards holding people back. Kids screaming her name. Adults reaching for autographs, photos, high fives. A swarm of humanity pushing just to get 2 seconds of her attention. And Marina? She walks right past all of it. No one calls her name. No one reaches for her. No one asks for an autograph. She was invisible. That moment, that exact moment in the tunnel, is the root of everything that happened next. It wasn't about basketball. It wasn't about box scores. It was about relevance. In that tunnel, Marina realized she wasn't the main character. She wasn't the attraction. She wasn't the story. She was a supporting cast member in Caitlin Clark's movie. And that jealousy? It didn't stay contained. It festered. It grew. It mixed with the frustration of losing, and losing badly. And eventually, it turned into a shove in the back. Later, Marina admitted she watched the film and thought, "Damn, that looks bad." Yeah, Marina, it looked bad because it was bad. It was the physical embodiment of envy. A veteran trying to dim a spotlight that was burning too bright for her eyes. The host of The Breakdown said something devastatingly true. Caitlin Clark is the most flagrantly fouled player in WNBA history relative to minutes played. And it's not even close. She's been hit in the head, hit in the eyes, shoved, tripped, body-checked, blindsided. And the league, under Kathy Engelbert, let it happen for months. No protection, no suspensions, no accountability. And now, thanks to Marina Mabrey's confession, the truth is undeniable. The targeting was real. It wasn't a conspiracy theory. It wasn't delusional fans on social media. It wasn't newbies who don't understand WNBA physicality. It was a professional athlete openly admitting, on a recorded podcast hosted by Sue Bird, that she targeted a specific rookie because she was mad about losing, and mad about being punked. This is the confirmation the league hoped would never come out.
That was obvious, that my emotions of us losing and losing and losing, and then she's like low-key punking our team on top.
This should be grounds for a retroactive fine. This should trigger a full league investigation. But we all know the WNBA won't do either. They want this to disappear. They want fans to believe Marina was brave for opening up about her emotions. But that's not bravery. Bravery is standing on the court and taking the hits Caitlin Clark took. The elbows, the shoves, the blindsides. And still dropping 30 points and 10 assists. Bravery is carrying a struggling league on your back, while your peers try to cheap shot you every step of the way. Marina Mabrey didn't show bravery. She crashed out because she couldn't handle the pressure, couldn't handle the spotlight being on someone else, couldn't handle losing again and again. And yes, she admitted she needs to stay away from that side of herself. But the damage? It's already done. If you want, I can flow rig.